What's going on, guys? It is 8 o'clock on what we are led to believe is a Tuesday night. I'm not sure what day it is because I don't have an advent calendar anymore, but I think it's Tuesday, which means that that's good news for us because we get to talk crap for at least an hour, completely unfiltered on the internet. Guys, Scott, Lee, how are you doing?
Good evening, William.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm alright, yeah, I'm alright. Not bad.
I'm alright. Trying to shake off the man flu, but all good. I might live, I think.
You might live. I hope you live.
As you both know, I had the man flu over and during Christmas. And I did not live. I died for several days, including Christmas Day and Boxing Day, both of which I was pronounced as no longer a viable human being.
You've risen from the dead, right?
I literally missed it all, and I came back to life about last Thursday.
Speaking of coming to life, who's this?
Yeah.
Joining the feed fashionably late.
It's a post-Christmas miracle.
Give me abuse, bloody hell.
That's what you came for, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
Welcome, James, to the abuse.
Oh, mate, you wouldn't believe it. I just come back from shopping, I know, rock and roll, and there was glitter everywhere.
What were you shopping for? That's a bit weird.
Glitter.
In the house, Lee, in the house, there was glitter everywhere, so it was a nightmare. So that's why I'm late, dealing with glitter and children.
I'll take any
Not
black.
in a bad way. Oi, stop it.
James bringing the mood down straight away with his glitter.
I was going for like Blacklist glitter cleaning techniques. I tend to go Hoover first. That seems to be the best option
Just to
me.
Get like a Dyson mini vac into your beard to get the glitter out of it. Like,
do you want? I really have strong upset to the people that send basically explosive cards. Like if glitter's out and you know glitter's being dealt with, I can live with that. But when someone, when they send you like a card or something, you open it up and shit flings everywhere. That ain't never a good thing. So for those of you that glitter card, no, stop it.
No, it's also bad for the environment.
Every year from now on, Scott, you're having one.
Yeah. One that actually spreads out poo and smears it everywhere.
You show weakness, it will be exploited.
Why did you go straight? He already complained that glitter was the worst thing ever, James, and now you're saying you're going to put poo in it instead.
Well, he said shit goes everywhere, and I was like, yeah, let's go there.
Okay, missed that one.
Black glitter would be all right. Then you would kind of look like, I don't know, a goth Maneskin or something, like all black glittered up. That'd be all right, or maybe Ghost or something. Yeah.
Black glitter sounds like a typo negative song.
Doesn't it? We should write a song called Black Glitter immediately. Wow, loads of people.
Warning, Will, may not actually happen.
Oh yeah, what the disclaimer? I need to fix that GIF. We talk so much rubbish that I need to fix that GIF like 10 times over every single broadcast.
Right, before we forget,
the GIF.
Pilgrim G, Happy New Year. Karen Cook, Happy New Year to you. Thank you very much. Hello Neil, 66, Happy New Year. Mac, hi. Susie, hi. Terry, hi. Happy New Year to you all. Hi Kaz, glitter is great. Subjective. Wife got it. She's really ill, and it's not even COVID. See, I'm not convinced I didn't have COVID. I think I might have had COVID. Because I had all the symptoms, the cough, the tiredness, being sick. It very much smelled of COVID to me.
How would you know? You're supposed to lose your smell.
Sense of smell gone.
Well, my taste was a bit funny for a couple of days, but I don't know whether that was just Christmas related rather than COVID specific, if you see what I mean.
Did it just affect your taste, like for things you put in your mouth? Stop it. Or, did it change your musical taste as well?
James, it's like being in a carry-on Blacklist with you. What the hell is with these innuendo central? Stop it.
I quite like that idea.
Am I pointing at Lee or am I pointing somewhere else? Because on my screen, I'm next to Lee, and anytime
Lee's there on my broadcast.
Anytime I say anything to him, he's like, his face crinkles, like, because I know exactly what he's thinking. Yeah, I'm just getting.
You make an interesting point, though. Like, what if COVID did change more than just your physical taste? What if it changed your
physical appearance?
Well, no, like taste on other things, like not just food, but music or film or whatever. So I quite like that. It's interesting.
Sci-fi thing, wouldn't it?
What you have to do? You have to do a an LFT because you suddenly start liking like rap.
This is what I mean. Like, what would your COVID taste change be? It's like I've suddenly started listening to, I don't know,
The Venga Boys.
Your Venga Boys or Michael Bublé. It's not me. It was the COVID.
Well, I know not to panic if I started listening to either of those because I already listened to both. So
no.
that's just a good help.
I skipped a lot of Christmas songs this year until I watched Michael McIntyre's The Wheel about 5 days after Christmas. I hadn't heard Slade, Murder, or any of that shit. I managed to avoid it all, which is quite a feat, I thought, this year.
Sad.
Yeah, I was quite pleased to avoid all those.
I don't know. You can only have them for a couple of weeks in a year, so you should just get as much of it as you can in those few weeks.
Nah.
There are certain Christmas songs I think that are worth listening to, but I'm not sure that Slade or Mud's count.
No.
David L in the chat just says Cliff Richard. Like that's all it says. I don't know if that's like Cliff Richard or if that's like fucking Cliff. But I just like the fact that it's just Cliff Richard.
I don't mind Saviour's Day. That's actually all right.
Yeah.
Open your heart on Savior.
Oh, enough of that now.
It's January now, so we're done. We're done. I like the last time I came down here and started doing stuff to do with the band was the Christmas episode of the Blacklist. So my Christmas hat is still just across the desk. So.
That's your Christmas thong. Don't bloody lie.
Okay, I mean it could be. I'll see if I can repurpose
This is an interesting conversation though. James, decorations up or down?
Oh, they went down. They went down.
They went down.
Yeah.
Harris, I'm assuming yours are down.
Yeah, fucking right.
Will, yours down?
Down, baby. January 1st. Get that shit gone.
Well, it's technically not the 12th night until Thursday, so you're supposed to have them up till then.
Yeah, but no one said that we should start selling like Christmas shit in shops in like mid-September. So if they're going to break all the rules at that side of Christmas, you damn well know I'm going to be sick of it by January 1st.
Yeah, I'm not saying they shouldn't be down. I'm just saying that it's an interesting point about whether you're trying to squeeze the last teat out of those Christmas decks.
Nah.
Like in mine.
They go up like December, like first week of December, so they're going down first week of Jan.
Before December is just illegal.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't like is bands or singers just bring out a Christmas album. Who's barking?
His panda's barking.
That's my dog.
It's James's dog being a dog. Down December the 27th. Fuck me, that's early doors. Anyone top that? That's the day after Boxing Day.
Yeah, 27th.
That is early.
Yeah.
But does that include outside lights? See, because I've got outside lights, and that involves ladders and shit. So I haven't got to that yet.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not switched on, but they are still attached to the house. So tree was down New Year's Eve. Been taking the rest down today. Yeah, that's the thing. I like a gradual.
Dave never put any up. Dave wins.
Yeah, well,
nice, Dave. Good effort. Never went up in the first place. I like it.
Right, everyone who's watching the stream right now need to hit that share button in the corner, send the link to a friend saying you've got to see this, and share it to them right now. If we get one more person watching, it'll be our most ever concurrent viewers. So let's it doesn't matter if we have to trick them into watching this. Let's just try and get one more person on at the same time as all of you, and we'll start the new year with a new record.
Well, this decorations conversation. This conversation seems to have sparked it up. No, it's like same for the 27th. Only went up 2 days before Christmas. That is a low Christmas window. Up on the 23rd, down on the 27th. Sounds like my house.
Good at the attic, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. It's like, what's the point? But first of Jan for me, except one item, I always leave up till the 6th of January to keep with that they shouldn't come down until then. Nice. So one thing stays up to the 6th. I quite like that. That's quite nice.
It's like you think you've got like a Christmas decoration loophole.
Yeah.
So that I also come and arrest you.
The 12 days of Christmas should be officially moved. Because I don't know about you, but like Christmas Eve, which isn't an official 12th day of Christmas, feels way more fucking Christmassy than today. What is today, the 3rd of Jan?
Yeah.
This is officially one of the 12 days of Christmas, and I've literally felt more Christmassy in March than this. So they should move. Those 12 days should be moved, in my opinion. The 12 days are wrong.
But apparently, according to YouTube right now, we've got 21 concurrent viewers, which makes this the most watched Blacklist in terms of concurrent viewers ever in the history of Blacklist.
I think that's more to say with the fact that it's January and there's fuck all to do than anything else.
Maybe.
There's nothing on telly on a Tuesday.
Exactly.
It's that post-Christmas like slump. Everyone's just.
Hey, I'd be
desperate
quite
for
proud of how
anything.
I've been so far. I thought I'd be way more negative than this.
Yeah, you're doing well.
I really thought I would be like even more grumpy. And, so this is if you're pleased with my upbeatness.
Red Fox
Hey.
883. Hi guys, first time watching. Hello, welcome. You will
No,
probably
welcome.
gain nothing from the next 50 minutes or so, but hopefully you might come away smiling at least one thing that James gets wrong. What else was going on? Oh, look, 22 concurrent viewers.
Have people gone back to work then? Is that why everyone's grumpy?
I'm not grumpy.
Well, someone's grumpy.
I'm always like you.
Well,
23
you've got to-
concurrent viewers.
I think I've got to. Will's just going to 2x the numbers for the.
Oh, I
rest
do,
of the
I do this all the
Blacklist.
time. I'm obsessed with numbers. You know this.
Have you made any New Year's resolutions and how long would they last? So
Yeah.
Evelyn, no,
Yes.
I've not made a single one. So therefore, they'll last forever.
Aha.
Red Fox says she's actually given up hairy bikers for us tonight.
Oh my God! Fuck that! Get on the hairy bikers immediately.
Hey.
Jesus Christ!
You got the
I mean,
hairy rockers.
you got the hairy,
Being wankers, yeah.
hairy wankers.
You can't dish off Dave and Si for us. This is
25 concurrent viewers.
although we're live and obviously Dave and Si and can't be because he's still very very poorly, isn't he, with the cancer? I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Wow. Good effort, though, Red Fox. I'm impressed. Anybody that ever puts down the hairy bikers for us, blow my mind.
We appreciate it.
James.
We really do.
James, what was
We
your
do,
New
we do.
Year's resolution then?
Oh, yeah. Come on, James.
I'm not going to go get deep and meaningful on you, but
Sounds
Let's-
boring already.
I'm going to be the best version of me I can be. You guys are
Oh my
fucked.
God.
You guys are.
Fucking hell. You sound like a Facebook meme, you pal.
No, I'm going to be fitter. I'm going to be more
James,
productive.
are you
I'm
going to
be-
live your best life?
I'm going to be the best me in 23.
Live,
I
laugh,
missed
love.
you. That's the first time I've actually laughed out loud for about 2 weeks.
And it was Lee calling James a bell.
I feel
That's all it
sometimes
takes.
I'm like the comedy like sideshow here, and I'm trying to be serious, and then all of a sudden you just rip on me. It's like what?
No, man. Look, hey, rise
You
above
live-
it.
you
Be
live
the
your
best.
best
Be the
life.
best you that you can be, and rise above.
Yeah, your favourite already.
Yeah,
Hashtag hate is going to hate, mate. Don't let them troll you.
yeah.
You know,
No, it's all good.
living your best life. Get on that K-pop and love it.
Honestly,
I
Wow,
don't, I
yeah,
don't
we
do New Year's resolutions. I don't tend to celebrate like I said last time. The fact that we go from one year to the next is just it's kind of a nothing.
Yes, arbitrary. I think the 1st of January is arbitrary. I used to sort of buy into it being an important, like it's got to be from the first, but now you realise that it's just a pointless, arbitrary day. I did see a really good, funny meme though that said, "So 1st of January, you're going to be doing this, this, and this." Absolutely, and the day before, you're going to like binge out on everything just to accentuate the contrast. Absolutely, because it was like fucking chucking the chocolates.
Yep.
Fucking stop running, smash up the beers, because the next day I can't do any of it, so everyone just goes mental on New Year's Eve instead. It's
let's be
fascinating.
honest, though,
My
like,
my
every
mum
day-
said she was doing dry January, and I got her to have a few drinks on January 1st. Sorry, Mum. She was like, "Oh, well, I could just start tomorrow and do the 1st of February as well." I was like, "Yes, of course you can."
Exactly.
You bastards.
Exactly. Well done, Will.
You fuckers.
Gateway drug to your mum. I love it.
Listen, every day's a chance to start again, right? So doesn't matter. You don't need a New Year's resolution. Just fucking make that change, innit? Yeah.
Jesus
Fucking hell,
Christ!
look at him.
Someone print these onto posters with that little cat holding onto a tree branch.
He's
James,
my
is-
new life coach. He's my love coach now.
Look, it's going to go one of two ways, right? Crushing depression, right? Or like smashing optimism, right? And I know, I know which way I want to go.
You know, James, that we'll all be here to pick up the pieces as and when you crash and burn, mate.
Because I will. I probably will.
Oh, I know. We all know it's going to happen probably on the 14th or the 15th, and we'll be there.
I mean,
just remember,
I'm-
James,
I'm-
every day is a
tomorrow.
new day that you might crash and burn.
Absolutely.
Although I think coming up, isn't it Blue Monday's not too far away, is it? Because that's statistically the most depressing day of the year. So I think that's next Monday. Maybe I think it's the second Monday in work when most people then really are at their lowest ebb. So if we're not blacklisting, we'll make the next one an official Blue Tuesday blacklist to overcompensate upbeatness with January's blues.
I like that. Maybe we should move the next. If we're a day out, we should move the next blacklist so it's on that Monday.
On that blue day, yeah.
That will go one of two ways. We'll either convince people who are thinking about ending it that there's something better for them, or they'll just leave the live stream and they will go and end it right
there.
Hey
man, we've got people fucking ditching the hairy bikers for us right now, so they don't get better than that.
I've got to say, right, Blue Tuesday does sound like a bit of a dodgy porno that Lee has watched.
Blue Tuesday sounds like a bit of a dodgy porno that James was in.
Did you see his eyes go? He was like, let me think if I know that one.
I did catch Roadhouse briefly on Channel 5 the other day.
Isn't that Patrick Swayze?
Roadhouse? Patrick Swayze, I watched about 10 minutes.
But that's not a porn.
Well, the bits I watched were pretty, there was a lot of nudity, should we put it that way?
I've never seen it.
Maybe I just got the best 10 minutes.
We've got 30 concurrent viewers. That's 10 more than the normal. That's 10 more than the record, guys.
Look what happened, and this is like the most uninteresting flat blacklist ever.
It's not. It's amazing.
Yeah, no, it is. You're right. It's totally amazing.
Do you know what's really awkward about not liking celebrating New Year's is when I go back to work on like that first day back in January, and everyone's like, "Happy New Year," and I have to be like, "Yeah, same to you." And the amount of people I just go, I just can't bring myself to say it.
Thank you. Yeah. Move on. Yeah.
Agree. Are we supporting those damn crows in Swan on February the 25th? Not as far as we know, Dave Earl. Stranger things have happened. Where are they playing? I think are they playing?
Happen. Do it.
Are they playing the arena? I think. Are they playing the arena?
Well, they should get in touch. We'll definitely make.
Karen Cook says, "Tell their people to speak to our people, and then our people will speak to their people, and then we'll do that." It is the third Monday, and it's also around the same times people's credit card bills come out too. There we go. So it's the third Monday. So there we are. It's going to land perfectly for the next blacklist. It's officially the most depressing blacklist of the year on the day before that day. So maybe we'll move it.
Beautiful.
I like the idea of that. That's quite a cheery thought.
The blue blacklist.
Yeah.
The black and blue list.
The blue list.
Blue list.
Yeah. Nice.
See, that's why I'm here.
To simultaneously bring the mood up and bring it down. It's a skill. And I appreciate you, and I appreciate you being here.
I appreciate you too, mate.
And I'm really proud of you for the last 3 days, James. I got to say, you have been the best you that you can be.
Hey, I've worked tirelessly for Black Lakes. I put 2 applications in for stuff. I've done
I know we keep turning you away, mate. You still can't join the band. Sorry.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
No, not a lot. But yeah, we were just before we came on. Me and Will, I think we were reflecting a little bit on 2022 and all the firsts.
The year that was.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what happened in 2022. What was your highlight? Would you say, James, of last year? I know that's a big question. Maybe I'll come back round. What about you, Lee? What about you, Will? What would you say the highlight, the Black Lakes highlight of 2022 was, other than maybe James playing one of the parts correctly?
Station 18 was pretty big.
Now, when was that? Was that March? I genuinely have no idea. Maybe someone in the Blacklist can tell us. When did we play Station 18? Was it March? Or was it summer? I remember it being wet but hot.
The Rockstock thing was pretty sweet.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Wildfire was really good.
Yeah. Don't forget the album came out, mind. The actual record came out.
But the album's been more about a journey rather than the date, for me.
Fair enough. Thanks, Mac. End of April, we played Hangar 18. There we go.
There you go. Do you want to know one of my biggest highlights of the year just gone?
Yeah. I do, because that's why I asked.
I went out and bought plastic boxes to hold all our merch instead of all the cardboard ones that I was carting around. I bought those. I spent £60 on big plastic tubs with proper plastic lids, rather than
ruining the environment.
I was supposed to be doing. Hey, They are reusable. I'm going to use them forever, you ass. I was supposed to be out Christmas shopping, and I bought those.
Yeah, no,
have a word with him, will you? We're supposed to have like environmental ethics and credibility, and Will's fucked it in one go.
Right, you know what? You know what? You're pushing me into making an environmental announcement on behalf of the band. As of today, all shipped orders, so as of any orders placed from today onwards, will be arriving in either compostable or 100% recyclable packaging. There will be no more plastic in any Black Lakes merch shipping bought from our web store. So hush your mouth about me not caring about the environment, sir.
Yeah,
we've got a cardboard alternative to bubble wrap, which is cool.
Yeah,
and compostable packaging.
Will's room is slightly.
I'll go as far as cool.
I mean, I got a bottle of rum at Christmas that was in this cardboard bubble wrap, and I was like, "What is this wizardry? It's awesome."
It's quite concertina, isn't it? It's quite impressive.
Yeah, they call it honeycomb because it's like that kind of. Yeah, and now the viewer count is just falling away.
Gone done, fucked it, Ron.
Well, we've got a lot of love for Station 18. 22 was just laying the foundations for the future. We hope so, Dave. We hope so. Getting rid of the red Sharpies. That was the highlight of the year. That makes sense. No longer mentioning the S word and bringing down the stream.
So,
first to me. What do you need? What does Dan Gavin need to do to get a pair of drumsticks signed by all of us?
Come to a gig.
To achieve. Yeah.
Come to a gig, and then
it's harder to.
I think we need a magnifying glass and a really good pen.
So, Red Fox, you'll like this question. Not noticing the echo in the room. Have any of you made any New Year's resolutions? And if so, what are they?
No, I haven't made any resolution now.
I did make one.
Oh, yeah.
And that was to use the canteen less in work. Stop eating shit.
Yeah,
and then I went in today, and everything in the canteen is half price until March. So that's like chicken for £1.25. So fucking the window.
I should have made a resolution to stop going to shit football, but that isn't going to happen anytime soon, based on how either of our teams are doing. I think, mate. So
I think they'd have to invent good football if you wanted to stick to that one, wouldn't they?
There is some good football, just none of the football I'm involved in at the moment, unfortunately.
Neil 66 says our parcels will compost before it arrives.
Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah, the fucking poster you get caught in the rain, they just deliver some mush.
That's all right. The mush will protect the CD. It's a very complicated design process.
Maybe if you plant the mush with the CD in, it'll grow a tree with Black Lake CDs.
That'd be nice. It'd be a lot cheaper than having to get them pressed, wouldn't it?
That'd be quite cool. I was just thinking about the show that has been fairly recently booked but isn't announced yet. That isn't going to be that far away from the people that actually manufacture a lot of our stuff. So we could potentially try and kill both of those birds with one stone.
Why
pop in and say hi.
Why are we killing birds?
Yeah, no, he meant feeding two birds with one scone is what he meant to say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that old mix.
Is that with jam and then cream, or then cream and then jam?
Jam.
I'll tell you what I did have today. I did have a proper jam scone with butter, jam and cream. It was good. Just to clarify, it was good.
Karen Cook says, can I download the album on iTunes?
As far as we know, yes.
Yes.
As far as I know, you can buy it on iTunes, yes.
Karen, you already own the CD.
Shut up.
But she wants to download it.
Shut up.
So yes, I believe you can. That is possible, as far as I know.
You can, but to what end is my question back?
To listen to, well.
To give it 1 star.
Yeah, maybe. Thank you, Pilgrim G, chipping in with the answers. But yeah, we've got a couple more shows that we can't announce yet, but they've been booked since we spoke last, so that's nice. So me and Will again were talking before we get on, and I think there are many new places that we're going to be going to next year for the first time.
Woos.
So I think Devon, Midlands, Manchester, Hampshire, Dorset,
No.
Cambridge. So yeah, loads of we're going to be spreading out quite excessively. In fact, if you're from South Wales, which I imagine a fair few of you are, watching us in South Wales might be a while. It might be a while till we're back.
Gavin's still looking forward to the vinyl release. So are we, Gavin.
Yeah, that'll be tricky given the international delay on. We're in Devon. I'm in North. Somewhere in Devon, Dave. I'll have to confirm.
Somewhere in Devon.
Somewhere in Devon in 2023, Black Lakes will be there. Yeah. So not Exeter. So which I think is Devon, isn't it? Exeter, just about. It's Devon, I think. I'll have to check my counties.
Big speak.
Yeah, Evelyn, we're working on the Scotland thing as well. Again, that might be later in the year rather than earlier in the year, but yeah, it'd be good to get Scotland under our belts.
It would be very
again.
Nice.
Yeah, I like Scotland.
Yeah, it was lovely. I'd love to go back.
Yeah, Exeter's in Devon, but yeah, nothing booked in Exeter. So
it's safe to say that already we will have more miles under our belt this year than we've ever had before as a collective band, like in terms of the amount of travelling we got to do.
Yeah, we're going to be out and about a fair bit. I think it's we're going to be spreading like COVID, but like the Chinese version, because that seems quite spready right now.
Apparently so.
Doesn't matter. It's got the CD for now. We'll have to consider buying another soon because of overuse.
I'd like to think that our CDs can stand the test of time and that they can withstand being played multiple times. But if not, www.blacklegs.bigcartel.com. Buy yourself a handful, and then you're good for the next few months, aren't you?
James is now just fighting his dog live on the internet. Well done, James.
Cheers, mate.
I think more people would tune in for that. Man versus dog every other Tuesday on YouTube.
He's covered in glitter, bless him.
Yeah, I'm sure a Wales gig will come around somewhere.
Yeah, Neil's saying no Wales gig for a while. This simply won't do. I agree. You know what? I agree.
There's something in the diary.
I'm confident we'll play somewhere in South Wales fairly soon. It's just at the moment nothing's booked.
It's not with a diary.
I've literally got the list of confirmed gigs right in front of my eyes. If I were to press share screen right now, it would be a confidentiality disaster. However, there is nothing confirmed at the moment for Wales.
Nothing confirmed, but there's stuff in the diary.
Yes.
Yeah,
I see what you're doing there, but I just don't want to give people false hope. You know,
right.
The chances are very high that we will book something in Wales. Let's face it, we can't seem to break our Wales habit for more than a couple of months at any time. Not that we'd want to be honest, but yeah, chances are there'll be something coming soon. Just there's nothing announced or 100% concrete booked as of yet.
Yes, and Cornwall, yes, at some stage, I believe Pilgrim G, but again, to be confirmed, but yes. Cornwall's a big old place, that doesn't really narrow it down, does it? But somewhere in Cornwall at some stage in 2023. Assuming that James hasn't been eaten by his dog.
Dog ate my guitarist.
Froome. Yeah, Froome. A lot of love for the cheese and wine thing there. Yeah. Well, we will again have to speak to our people and see what's happening in the Froome. Isn't the Froome where they have the or near Froome where they have the Statue of Verity? Or is that Ilfracombe?
That's Ilfracombe.
They sound similar.
Ilfracombe.
Ilfracombe, yeah, Ilfracombe.
I did wonder, Red Fox, she posted the 4 black flags, and I don't know what happened to the flags. They are meant to be Welsh flags. That's the overwhelming goth energy that just comes off of these Blacklist streams. Everything just gets blackened.
Yeah, we've 4 black flags. Nice. They're meant to be Welsh flags. We'll take black flags, Red Fox. That's all good. All good. So yeah, I suppose on the flip side, James, what are you most looking forward to this year? Apart from living your best life, obviously.
Don't talk about gigs you can't talk about. I'll have to get a bleep ready.
Bleep! Album 2 and working on album 3, I guess. Like,
good grief, hang on, mate. Jesus Christ.
Whoa, what are you talking about album 3 for?
We haven't even finished album 2 yet, and you talk about album 3.
Because album 3 is going to happen. Like, it's going to happen. Album 2 is going to happen. It's going to happen.
Where's that disclaimer gif when you need one?
Not necessarily all in this year. Jesus.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. You watch. This year, we'll release our second album, right? And we'll start working on our third album. Guaranteed.
This year, I will be my best me ever.
Says, it's interesting how the people that don't really produce the music, write the songs, make that happen, make those grandiose statements about when new music is coming. Yeah.
James knows. I'm putting my faith in James.
Totally. Apparently, album 6 is coming out this year. Happy days.
James we trust.
Got to dream big. Got to dream big. Otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah, you've got to dream big. I agree. Lee, what about you? Are you looking forward to anything in particular?
Summer.
Warm.
Summer. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Nosfest. Not played Southampton before.
You able to say that one, Will?
Yeah, that one's announced, I think. We're okay, we're safe there. So yeah.
Nosfest.
Nosfest.
Nosfest is announced. Love Rocks is announced.
Yeah, so both of those should be good. And isn't Love Rocks in Devon?
Dorset.
Alright, began with D, it was close.
We need a bus.
Yeah, we're going to get one again.
Yeah, we're going to call album 2 album 3, that's right, Dave. Black Lakes release album 3, because that's the name of album 2. If you make it, they will buy it. Yeah, we've noticed that, Red Fox. Is fairly terrifying. When we do things, people seem to buy them. We are once again today working on other new merch that may or may not appear eventually, but we are working on it. There may be new things
the dreaded merch cycle that is our band. Making anything happen is just the most ridiculously long-winded and painful experience you can imagine. So when James says album 3, be prepared to wait.
Yeah, but it does keep quality control. Yes, looking forward to Love Rocks. So yeah, I've never played. Anyone ever played Dorset before?
No.
No. All right, there we go. You're on the waiting list. Is Love Rocks sold out? Is it? Holy shit!
Yeah, Love Rocks
is it sold out already? Holy fuck! Wow, Susie. Well, if we get any like freebie tickets, we'll let you know. But yeah, I had no idea that was sold out. Sorry.
Gina says, merch is a dream to work with. You just need a system. Oh, don't get us wrong. It's not our suppliers or manufacturers or anything that's the problem. It's the band that is the problem. It's getting a decision past the band that is our biggest hurdle when it comes to manufacturing merch.
I would also say, though, it's our biggest positive, because it means that we have quality merch.
True.
Quality hoodies. Quality things, we don't just stick any old crap out.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll let you know, Susie, if we can. If I didn't even know it was sold out. Sorry, that's a bit ignorant. I had no idea. Is that sold out? Is it? Holy fuck! Where did tickets for that go on sale?
A while ago. It was only when Black Lakes got added to the bill that it really blew up. You know what I mean?
I bought a top at the last gig at the Patriot, and then Christmas happened. So need to convince Neil to buy me new stuff. Neil, buy a new stuff.
Neil.
What's the address, Will? www.
Oh. I thought you meant Neil's address. I was literally going to go and find it from the list and read it out.
No. Pilgrim G says you do good merch. We do. We try. You definitely do have a quality. Yes. I've got to get a beanie next week, but I'd love a baseball cap.
Yeah, that's
funny enough.
Yeah.
We have the baseball cap design. I mean, you'd be shocked to know that it's black with the logo on them.
It looked good.
It did look great. We designed it last year, and then by the time we were like, yes, we're happy with it, it got cold, and we were like, we should just get some beanies.
Yeah. So now coming towards the summer, as you can see, Lee loves a baseball cap. so I'm sure you won't be the only one wearing a baseball cap.
Oh, this is brilliant. So Terry's just put, looking forward to Sharkfest and SOS Festival. I'm going to start like highlighting in green the ones that we've announced. And if people keep telling us which ones they're looking forward to, I'll know which ones are announced. Well, that's very handy.
Yeah, Sharkfest should be nice. I met the guy from Sharkfest at Planet Rocks. He seemed like a good dude.
Yeah, he was a nice guy.
Yeah. I spoke to him as well. He did seem like a nice guy, yeah.
It seemed like a decent dude. Although, I've not played SOS Festival before. Again, Oldham, stroke Manchester. Know it quite well, so I'm a bit more trepidatious about that one.
I'm really looking forward to it. Like, it's ridiculous to be the age that we are and to have not been to some of these places. I just feel like all of this is so...
Really?
Manchester?
Yeah.
Don't think so.
Oh, you don't? Oh, it's all right.
It's all right. Play it down a bit.
I mean, it's tough to get into. Once you're in there, it's all right. It's just a bit of a fake pain to get in. It's quite busy on the M62. Tricky to get in there. Yeah. A proper baseball cap, not a trucker kind. Lee is the Black Lakes cap aficionado. Do you know what he means? I don't know what a trucker baseball cap is like.
The trucker ones are the big fronts and they with the plastic on the back. You just want like a flexi fit cap.
The ones that we had were those, like the one you're wearing now, I think.
Yeah.
Proper baseball hat. Yeah.
They were
As you can
nice.
see, Will, James, and myself, we all tend to be very much beanie boys. You have a lot of beanie love.
We are the Beanie Boys.
Very, very ready.
We are the Beanie Boys.
That's a song right there, isn't it? The Beanie Boys.
That's the Venga Boys.
Yeah, I know what you were singing. I was trying to move it past the fact that...
No, that's Cheeky Boys, isn't it? I think you were doing that to the Cheeky Boys song. We did that one Venga.
Is that not Venga Boys? That was the Cheeky Girls, wasn't it? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Cheeky Girls, rather. Yeah.
Wrong again.
Yeah, so lots to look forward to in 2023.
I was just checking my files on this computer to see if I had the sort of
image,
the image of the cap, but it's on the laptop. So unfortunately, I cannot display that. But it's good to know the interest is there. Certainly.
But yeah, three albums are coming out according to James, which is good. Yeah, we'll be playing, Japan. Well, might as well just say it all while it's all true, because it's not true. I mean, I'm not necessarily playing Japan, although we are quite popular in Japan, which is quite nice.
Dave says the trucker cap has the mesh on the back, so head gets wet. I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, I know what he means. There's like a halfway. They basically save on material, so the back half of the cap is like a mesh thing that obviously gets wet. So no, as far as I know, we're going all cloth all the way over, so it would be practically a dry hat, not a plastic black mesh.
I mean, you can wear any hat you want with a bag over your head, and none of them get wet. That life hack right there.
Thanks, Will.
No, I'm glad. I'm very pleased, Debs, that your vest fits perfectly. We do, as you may know, because we bang on about it, we do basically cost ourselves a fortune making sure that we get properly, ethically sourced cotton with good quality materials and all of that sort of stuff. We have been offered many cut price, cheaper, toxic printing and other issues in the past, but we have so far stuck to our guns to maintain that quality gate of good quality and ethically sourced materials.
Indeed.
And printing, etc. Anyone going to download in the Blacklist? I'd be interested to see. Apparently, it's the fastest selling download ever. So,
no, I'm not.
I know you're going. I'm pondering. It'll take a couple of seconds to come through. Whether people are planning on going, I'm strongly pondering it. There are a lot of good people there. Should be nice.
Yeah, man.
To see. Although Bloodstock's pretty good this year as well, isn't it? There's quite a lot of good on that bill too. Megadeth and Anthrax on there as well, I think. Maybe. Can't quite remember. Lots of good bands.
There's some awesome bands.
I haven't bought tickets yet. I went last year. I'm sure for this year. I bloody wish. Yeah, no, it is a big festival, isn't it? A lot of people.
I figured out a very rudimentary way that I can sort of share the cap, the mock-up of the cap.
the cock up almost.
The early mock-up. So basically, if I just invade the screen that I'm streaming, I think it'll show up on the YouTube channel if I do this. So there.
I was merging with
crash.
Yeah, it will probably soup things up a little bit, but hopefully that will start to appear on people's screens and they can see what I'm talking about. If not, then we would. Oh yeah, it's worked. So that is an example of the cap that we were talking about.
I can't see it. Assuming it's out there in internet land. Oh yeah, it is. It's on my YouTube.
There you go. So coming to a summer near you.
Maybe.
Affordable shade for your forehead.
Yeah. No, hopefully that'll be good. Yeah, Hellfest does look good. Tenacious D, I was lucky enough to see at Reading a few years back, so they were all right.
I've not seen them. I don't think I've seen them live actually.
But I am now a month away from Carnival in Bristol. Cannot wait for that. Swiftly followed by Gajira in Cardiff. Finally, having been rearranged twice
to ask us to support them.
Yeah. So my February is awesome. It's a gig every Friday in February, I think.
Beautiful.
None of which are Black Lakes gigs, by the way. I got Bad Omens, Gajira, Carnival, Catatonia, and Catatonia with a K, not a C.
Where's Bad Omens?
Bad Omens is at the end of February in the Exchange in Bristol.
Oh shit! I bet that's sold out now.
Yeah, they're playing 2 dates. It's sold out that much.
Wow.
They're playing in March as well. Same venue. They're coming back around.
What?
Max says, "Are you guys going to see Vilvallo in Bristol?" Yes, I am. Bristol, London. I booked several tickets around the UK for that one.
His house.
Well, I've asked, but he said no.
Yeah.
So the restraining order means that he literally cannot.
Who was that?
The singer from him.
Okay, get it now.
Winter's End in February. Florence Black are also, they're on the main stage in Hellfest. Fair play to them.
That is incredible for Florence Black. Yeah, that is absolutely amazing. Yeah. What a
nice
big jump.
Chat a few times. And I know it came up earlier, but the Chepstow, although again, this will upset a lot of people on this particular call, but Hawkwind were booked for Castle Rock this year, which I was loving. Yeah, there you go. That as you can see, I'm in a Hawkwind world of one here.
Right, note to self: get a tumbleweed gif.
And that's a bit harsh on Hawkwind, man. Lemmy used to be in Hawkwind. Pay your respects.
Oh, I pay my respects to Lemmy.
I have no gigs booked now, caught up on all the ones that were lockdown postponed and not cancelled. That's a bummer. I'm a bit like you. I'm waiting. I thought there'd be more announced by now. I'm like, where are the big announcements for this year? Bring out. Let's announce some more shows, people. Make this happen.
Gavin wants to know when the cap will be available. Like, to be honest, Gav, the design is there. Soon. We just need to sort it out.
Soonish.
So soonish.
Certainly by the spring, summer, hopefully. Yeah.
Spring, summer. Yeah, get out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I looked the road
from Hawkwind, man, but he's great. Well. There you go. Sorry, Lee. Didn't mean to interrupt.
So we should do those beer cooler things as well, like I've talked about before.
Yep.
Oh, man, we should do beer. Let's do beer.
You've been talking about beer for a long time.
Red Fox is going to see Blackstone Cherry in Cardiff on the 28th.
Okay. Scarlet Rebels in Swansea Arena.
Terry saw Hawkwind in 1977.
Holy fuck! Wow. I've never seen Hawk. I'm sure I'll make my way down to Castle Rock to watch them. I'm sure.
Gavin, if the baseball hats aren't out by July, something's gone wrong. So yes, there's a good chance.
Yeah, because if that's for your birthday, yeah, we'll try and make that happen.
And
baseball hats. What's that?
And Speedos for the summer.
Yeah. Black Lake Speedos.
Will's already looking it up now. You can tell.
What, the Speedos? I was just going to check. I was going to check that merch mock-up document to see if there was any.
What I think we should do is have a standard black Speedo with no insignia, and then you have to do like a certain number of lengths to get the Black Lakes logo stitched on. Like you have to earn it. You know what I mean? Like your kids earn.
What, like Cub Scouts kind of thing?
Yeah. Got to earn your Black Lakes logo on your Speedos. Can't just be given it. Yeah, you got to do 15 lengths butterfly to warrant it.
If we made the Speedos, the way Gavin's going on, I think he would bloody buy them as well.
Gavin doesn't need the Speedos. He's already got the logo tattooed on his ass.
And at his hand.
Hey, if you go
first thing you because
if you go to Etsy, there's loads of you could. I mean, if people wanted to, they could go to Etsy and get their own, Black Lakes.
For the best unofficial merchandise, just visit Etsy.com. I don't know. I don't use Etsy. Is it like / Will Preston?
Oh yeah, look at that.
So yeah, if you'd like to rip off the band and not give us any money whatsoever, please go and get substandard merchandise from another supplier.
Billy said arseless chaps. I think James already owns it then.
Yeah, mate. Cheers for that.
So, you know me, I love a bit of pedantry, right? But apparently, all chaps are arseless. It is impossible to have a pair of chaps that are not arseless.
True.
So, by definition, all chaps are arseless. So, arseless chaps aren't a thing. All chaps are arseless.
Arseless chaps only became arseless chaps because some people didn't know what chaps were, so they put in the word arseless so that they would understand what they were talking about. And now it's the sort of... is it norm cliche? Am I using that right? Is that what you say?
Never heard of that before. Yeah.
Google it, quick. Looks smart.
Quick, look smart. I've put it out there now. Either I look smart or dumb.
It's a bit like cheap at half the price, because that doesn't make any sense. But that's now what's accepted as the correct expression, even though that expression makes no sense. Is there a Black Lakes patch? No, Deb, but there are several sample Black Lakes patches that are currently, may have even been doing the rounds on social media internally within the band just hours ago. Maybe.
If I just like unlock my phone and go to our messenger feed, because this thing is all about this is all about the inner sanctum. So we're looking at patches. It'd be interesting to get people's James.
What? Didn't do anything.
Right. Let's have a little. Yeah, exactly. A sample of what people think. So if we say that this is A, and that is an actual patch, with me saying new patch sample. Are we good to go? And this is sample B. What do people like? It'd be interesting to know, actually, just in terms of numbers and ordering. Those are the patches that have been stitched up, ready to go. We just look at this. A. Scott was on team A. Scott was on team A. Oh my! It's an A landslide.
We know what the people want. We know what the people want.
Yeah, that baby knows that A has won it.
But also like a bit of both. But yeah, there's something I think satisfying about the square logo name patch.
Well, there you go then, Scott.
Yeah.
A by the landslide.
Patches are imminent. It's not by a landslide. That's on album 1. Hey.
There you go. Thanks, Debs. I buy both, but if choice, round 1. You, me, both.
Bit of B. Well, maybe once we've sold out of patch A, we can make patch B.
Or we just get patch A and B, and we give people the choice right there.
Get A and B. Ain't gonna cost a fucking lot, is it? Anyway,
True.
Patches.
Don't give out the secrets. It's fortune, everyone's. Thousands of pounds it's costing us to get these made. Thousands.
The only reason we haven't got them already is we're waiting on the silkworms to finish making the silk.
We're waiting on the asses of worms. Yeah. The rest of the worms good. They just have sore asses after the Christmas rush. So then
worms.
They have to go to the silkworm salon for a little while. Make sure their ass gets some rest, get a nice ass massage. Until the worms are ready again to re-silk for the new year.
Otherwise, they go to the worm union and go on fucking strike.
Yeah, that's true. Mick Lynch represents Silkworms International. I think that's true.
Look at like worms.
Gina has put, if you get A and B, we will buy A and B. I like that. Thank you. That's very, very nice of you.
That's very kind. That's very kind. God, did you just a thought at some point this year? I think we will probably put out a new song. It just crossed my mind that at some point in time, I can't, like James going like album 6, not as confident, but a new song at some point. Pretty confident. Yeah, pretty confident. Pretty confident. That'll be an exciting day.
New album cycle, a promotion cycle for a new album.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine actual new music?
I thought have we said, right, again, disclaimer, have we said what we're going to do with the songs that we've written? Or shall I stop talking now?
Have we said what we're going to do? What you mean, like, release them in an album?
If you remember, like, of all the songs, we've got the songs in the album, and then...
He's so fucking vague, isn't he? What the fuck?
Yeah, well, no, I know what he means. What he means is there are potentially more songs than there are slots on the record. So there's potential for there being songs left over. A bit like all of our cheese right now in our fridges. Like, there's just too much cheese left over. What the fuck are you going to do with all that cheese?
I bought a vegan cheese board for Christmas.
How much of that vegan cheese board is...
Oh, it's still in the box.
Yeah,
he's laying his patio with it.
But what I like is that it's not even got cheese written anywhere. Like, not even with a Z. It's just got vegan selection. And then when you look at the different ones, it's got, like, Edam style, smoked style, like, but none of them says like Edam cheese style or nothing. It doesn't say cheese anyway. It just says style, blue style.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think you're in danger of some flavour there. I'm not saying it's going to be a good flavour, but there is flavour danger.
Anyways, back to the point.
Yeah, so there may be leftover songs that we might want to give to people without officially releasing them or let you hear them, etc. It'd be fascinating to see what are, because sometimes songs that don't make the album tend to be popular from other bands. I mean, you never know. We might just not put something on that everyone loves. Who knows? So Karen has the very easy question: when is the next album? Is at some point after now and before the future?
I'd say like the baseball cap. If it's not out by the end of the year, something has gone awry.
Yeah, we're very close. I mean, music isn't an issue. It's just all of the faff you've got to line up to get it in place, like production.
I think we'll be quicker though, because we've got an album under our belts and the experience it took to sort of put all that together. I think so that will probably speed up the process a little bit. I think.
I would say in terms of writing an album, we are very far along. The bit that causes the time and the delay is find a producer, find someone you actually want to work with, find a producer that you want to work with who wants to work with you, who also has the time and the studio, and that's the bit which is going to cause us like the biggest
sleeve note, CD production, title. It's all the faff. So musically, strangely, is the sort of easiest bit, which is kind of nice. So that, which is often the hardest bit. So that bit's done, more or less.
Cheaper at half the price.
Yeah. So there will be Black Lake's quad gatefold vinyl progressive album number 2. There's a running theme about a man that wears Speedos and stitches his Black Lake's patches to his own Speedos.
Oh, I thought you were going to say to his own skin. That would have been even better. Just crying whilst he sews Black Lake patches to his own arm.
Yeah. but yeah, so yeah, it's musically I would say it's more or less there. Certainly 99% there. Yeah.
It's close.
Yeah, I think we've said a lot there whilst being very vague at the same time.
We should do a listening party for like select people,
Wow. Yeah, it's definitely a thought.
What are we going to listen to?
What are we going to listen to? Just stuff that we like, mate. Bit of Venga Boys.
Yeah.
We are working on that. I mean, you would assume that, being played on Kerrang, being played on Planet Rock and all of that kind of thing, you would think that it would, lots and lots of people would hear it, but you'd be amazed how few people have probably ever even heard of us. So it just takes a long time to get exposed. But no, I suppose because Dave obviously is a big fan and goes, why hasn't anyone heard of you? Or why haven't more people heard of you? Anything you could do to help that, the better. And then, you never know. There may be a moment at one point where if you do get on Kerrang or Planet Rock again, it just suddenly takes over. But
that's exactly the point. It is, we do as much as we can do to push ourselves and promote ourselves, but at the end of the day, we're nothing without word of mouth and without you guys telling. Like, look what happened this evening when I jokingly said, share the link to this stream and tell people they've got to watch it. We got our most ever concurrent viewers for a live stream.
Indeed.
And that was off the back of one little joke about, like, let's just do this for fun. Like, if, you know, I'm not saying you guys should work harder than we do, but come on, guys, pull your socks up and start promoting this band.
No, not in the slightest. But Dave, anyone you want to tell, we'd appreciate it.
Look, everyone just needs to be the best themselves that they can be in 2023, especially when it comes to promoting our band.
Or else James is going to come knock on your door and ask you why. Yeah.
And cover you in glitter.
Indeed, Terry. Yes, you might want to listen to episode 449 of the Hook Rocks podcast and 458 this month. As For You Left Behind, get some mentions in the 2-part albums of 2022 countdown.
Oh, awesome.
Wow. That is amazing. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was being album of the year on ERB. We haven't really spoke about that, have we?
3 minutes.
How did we get
might as well hurry up.
We're on 56 minutes and we haven't mentioned it.
We were like, oh yeah, we got voted album of the year and also by Pete's Rock and Metal Review, didn't we?
Yep.
So that was a bit of a mind blower. I mean, that's helped, loads to be, album of the year. Anyway, it was just a bit mind blowing.
I'll tell you what. The moment we dropped, from the moment we got that, and I took off the shipping charge for the UK on albums until the end of the year, we shipped more albums in those 3 days than we'd done in months. And I was thinking, everyone was just waiting for the shipping to be free, and then they just
yeah. Well,
what I loved was that I said I put in those posts that it was going to be until January 1st. So I was literally watched the fireworks on TV at midnight. I was a bit drunk, and I was toddling on off to bed. And some cheeky fucker put through an order for the album at like 2 minutes past midnight, so that he didn't pay any shipping. And he was the reason why I was drunk in bed at about midnight on January 1st, trying to add the shipping charges back on the web store, because I was like, God damn that man, he just totally got the better of me.
Beat you.
Hey, his clock may be running slow in his country, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I say let him have the
I know his address, I send the stuff, he lives in this country.
Maybe his watch stopped. Yeah. Maybe it was that thing in Mary Poppins 2 where they have to turn Big Blood Ben back.
It does take a special kind of person to push the boundaries. I appreciate that.
I appreciate it too. I do.
Yeah, and I do. I like people who take the piss and get a bit out of something for free. It's good.
Absolutely. But yeah, thank you everyone on the Blacklist that shares and talks about us. And as you say, Neil, please continue to spread the word, and we will continue to spread the word of the of Black Lakes 2023.
100%. It's cliche, interesting. Can't do without you.
No, we would not be here without you. We appreciate every single one of you massively. Thank you.
There's a minute left.
Oh, God, what are we do?
I mean, not of your sobriety. That went a good 20 minutes ago, I reckon.
I had a conversation with someone earlier today about how, although I don't do New Year's resolutions, one thing I was sort of more cognizant about was my drinking in the week and how I was going to knock that on the head. And then I was like, well, it's Blacklist, so it'd be rude not to.
Exactly. Don't make stupid resolutions. That's what I reckon.
I've never said that. Yeah, fuck that.
Only make good ones. Exactly.
It wasn't a resolution, like I said. I was just going to be more sensible with in the week drinking. But I always make an exception for Blacklist because this is my Friday on a Tuesday, which this week feels like a Monday because of the bank.
It does.
It's very weird.
Yeah. But don't forget, we'll be back in 2 weeks for Black and Blue Blacklist.
Yeah. Black and Blue list.
Black Blue list, Blue Blacklist, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yep.
The statistically the most uplifting Blacklist of the year is what will make it.
I like it.
It will be statistically the most upbeat of all time.
We've hit an hour, gents. So maybe we should say our goodbyes to the the very good people who've hung on to watch all of this.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. Again, all crazy amount of you. And yeah, only because Lee's back. Look, that's what it is. Lee's back. Viewers go up. Those are the facts.
Yep.
There's a direct correlation between Lee's face and concurrent viewers.
Lee,
true story.
Respond. Say goodbye to your legion of fans.
I hate you when you fucking put me on the spot. I'm just better just chuck in abuse at James randomly. That's my skills.
There we go. Exactly. Absolutely.
James, you got anything to say before we call it time?
I found a note that my daughter wrote, and it says, "Always follow your heart."
Fucking hell.
But on the back is a shopping list, so I can share that instead.
Always follow your heart. If not, follow this list.
Yeah, if not, get the toothpaste from Tesco.
There's no toothpaste on there.
I would like to say I hope anyone that's feeling feels better soon. Having just felt for a while, I feel the so yeah, long may that go soon. And then yeah, we will. It won't be too long before we're sharing new gigs, new music, new merch,
Speedos.
And yeah,
Speedos.
and Speedos, and sharing it with you all.
Lovely. Right, we're gonna call it time there. Time of death is 9:02 p.m. Until the next Blacklist, make sure that you live your best life and that you're the best you that you can be, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Cheers, guys.
Fuck you, Will.